Imagine your typical grocery list. Maybe some things like milk, soda, fruit, and some type of meat would be on there. Now, you get to the grocery store and everything seems normal until you go find what you came for. Things seem off because the milk is now milk, the soda is now gender fluid, the fruit has faces, and the meat happens to be tattooed. Did you step foot into another reality? Are you dreaming? It may feel like it, but you just stepped foot into Omega Mart.
Omega Mart, you have no idea what's in store for you.
Now you may be asking yourself,
what's Omega Mart?
Yeah, what is Omega Mart?
What's with all the questions? Omega Mart has all the under-refrigerated dairy you need and all the organically recommended produce you want, all in one place. Not to mention the world's friendliest free-range staff. Omega Mart puts the super in. What kind of grocery store is this? So stop asking questions and come sample the savings for yourself.
In their video's description, they state they are voted #1 in the world, family-owned and operated, and have the best prices no matter the cost. Omega Mart takes on the facade of a semi-normal grocery store until you open its portals. Omega Mart has 3 doors that you could open that lead you to 3 different places. These doors are called portals. One leads you to the Dram Corp corporate offices, another leads you to the Dram Corp factory, and the final leads you to 7 Monolith Village. This story follows a unique timeline. It all starts with these creatures called Xenions. They are alien beings who first created and found out about a substance called human element source. Flashing forward, we are introduced to a man named Walter Dram. Walter owns a company called Dram Corp and has a daughter named Cecilia. They are both business partners and have rediscovered human element source. To extract this source, they send humans down a tube-like slide in the Dram Corp factory. This slide is harmless, and the essence is extracted when humans are in a state of awe. They store up the human element source to experiment with. To make some money, they then devise a plan to infuse this substance with normal grocery products, then to sell it to customers. Their plan turns into success after time testing it out on humans. Omega Mart is the place they sell these infused abnormal goods. They make tons of money and everyone's happy. Actually, there were many problems scattered around this story. It turns out that Cecilia also has a daughter that's full of human element source. Walter, with greed in his eyes, now has a vision of using Cecilia's daughter to make new products. Cecilia, of course, doesn't want that to happen. To protect her daughter, and with her own malicious intent, kills her father. Cecilia's daughter is safe, and now Cecilia is crowned CEO of Dram Corp. She wanted to rid her father from the picture so that she could receive 100% of the earnings from Dram Corp and also gain complete control. She then makes an excuse for the murder of her father as him retiring. Things look up for her as she is now at the rings of the whole company and creates new programs based on her vision. However, many people other than Walter Dram had to suffer for Dram Corp to rise. The husk of a village that I mentioned earlier was destroyed because of Dram Corp. Extracting human element source came at a cost, even though it seemed harmless at the time. The runoff of the source can cause deterioration to its surroundings. The runoff spilled into this poor town and caused it to turn into rubble, taking lives and pushing people out of the town at the same time. This once cozy town now sits in ruins thanks to Dram Corp. Looking back at the original video's description that I showcased earlier, an inner meaning can now be deciphered from the claims listed. Omega Mart claims how they have the best prices no matter the cost. On the surface value, this could be seen as a simple marketing pun. But when applying the lore we know now, this can be seen as a darker reference to how Dram Corp decimated 7 Monolith Village and its people with the human element source. Making products for Omega Mart came at a huge toll. All those lives lost and the entire village destroyed was the cost. Omega Mart ensured the best prices no matter the cost. Omega Mart as a whole is a huge place and has many alternate reality game elements on top of it. This just makes you wonder who the masterminds behind this whole experience are. Omega Mart Lore Aside is an art showcase experience that is held inside of Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. This showcase was put together by a company called Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf was founded in 2008 and has made many art showcases over the years. The 2 most notable art installations include Nevada's Omega Mart and New Mexico's House of Eternal Return. The New Mexico location focuses on an abandoned family's house. Something went wrong and it's up to the guests to figure out what happened. A third project is scheduled scheduled to be opening in Denver, Colorado around the end of 2021. Meow Wolf has had an interesting history full of ups and downs as well, which are discussed in tons of documentaries and even a movie released for one night only in 2018. All in all, Omega Mart is a crazy unique way of spinning the definition of an art gallery. It's way more than your typical art show. Obviously, there's way more to Meow Wolf and Omega Mart than what was mentioned in this video. There's tons of other questions left unanswered as well. What were the Xenions? What did Cecilia do with the company after gaining ownership? These questions and more are left for you to find out. If you're ever in Las Vegas, definitely check out Omega Mart and solve the mysteries within. Because at Omega Mart,
You have no idea what's